Paramhansa Yogananda didn't have rules. His way of leading people was that if they opened up and were ready to take what he had to give, he'd give it. If he tried and they didn't take it, he didn't give. His training was dependent on inner attunement. The more the disciples were attuned, the more he gave. One day a disciple said to Master, "Sir, after you are gone, will you be as near to us as you are now?" He replied, "To those who think me near, I will be near." Years ago, Master had said, "When I leave this earth, I want to go speaking of my America and my India." And in a song about India he had written, "I know when I die, in joy I will sigh for my sunny, grand old India." Once too, in a lecture he had stated, "A heart attack is the easiest way to die. That is how I choose to die." All these predictions were to prove true on the evening of March 7th, 1952. Swami Kriyananda, one of the disciples of Paramhansa Yogananda, who was present that evening, later recounted what followed.
I was there that evening. It was actually a banquet in honor of the Ambassador Binay Shen from India. He stood up and gave a talk to introduce the ambassador, and he read his poem, My India. And the last lines of that poem are when Ganges woods, Himalayan caves, and men dream God. Where they dream God, I am hallowed, my body touched that sod. And his breath on the word sod was a long drawn breath, and he fell to the floor. And somebody said he's fainted, and I'd been writing the notes of his talk, so I hadn't been looking up at that moment. But I said, no, he would never faint. Isn't it? And, of course, it was a very moving moment for me. But you know, one of the best photographs ever taken was that picture taken of him just minutes before he left his body. He was smiling with so much joy and love, knowing that within minutes he would leave his body, and there was no concern at all. He just was thinking of other people. His love was pouring out to others. And for a person at that time to have that kind of absolute self-forgetfulness is really quite extraordinary. I don't think many people can leave their bodies completely indifferent to themselves as he did.
Normally, when a soul achieves final emancipation, ending its long cycle of incarnations, its joy in victory is so overwhelming that it feels no desire to return to this earthly dungeon. Only a few extraordinary souls, having finally earned soul freedom, postpone the perfect enjoyment of it to return to this darkness and lead other struggling souls out of delusion into the light. Of such rare souls, Paramhansa Yogananda is a shining example.